On Beerus' planet, we see the immense, wild aura of Super Saiyan Broly as he loses control of himself. Standing before him are the heavenly, calming auras of Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta. They stare down the rampaging Broly with fierce looks of determination on their faces. However, Vegeta speaks up as he mentions that Bulma had called him earlier to come back home for an emergency. Vegeta has no interest in fighting a rampaging monster, so he powers down, leaving Broly to Kakarot. Goku is surprised at first, but he accepts, ascending beyond Super Saiyan Blue and tapping into his latest discovery, true Ultra Instinct. Goku pleads with Broly to calm down, but his pleas fall on deaf ears as the rampaging Saiyan roars into the heavens. No other choice, Goku charges towards Broly in a beautiful silver streak of light as Broly prepares a devastating punch. However, Goku easily dodges the hit, as he hits a critical counterattack straight into Broly's gut. Broly is left stunned from the impact, giving Goku the perfect opportunity to appear behind the behemoth and unleash a powerful Kamehameha. The blast careens far into space as Goku reaches down. He offers his hand to calm, power down Broly with a smile. Goku asks if Broly is okay, as the gentle giant accepts his hand. Goku understands his frustration as he promises to help Broly control his immense power. The scene shifts to Earth where, in the middle of a rocky wasteland, Goku and Vegeta approach Gohan. In a text box, it's explained that as Goku knocked out Broly, Bulma explained to Vegeta what happened recently on Earth with the Red Ribbon Army. Not only that, Gohan wanted to talk to him and Goku personally. I guess Goku just teleported to the pair, but I digress. Gohan then explains everything that happened during the events of Dragon Ball Super: Super Hero. Goku is initially confused about how Cell came back to life, but Gohan clarifies that this was a different, bigger Cell. Goku finds this amusing, but Vegeta is having none of it. He demands an explanation from Gohan. What did he want from them? Finally, Gohan reveals that during this battle against this giant Cell, he somehow tapped into a hidden power unlike anything he'd felt before. He wanted to test out this new strength with their help. Goku smiles, more than happy to test out his son's new power, but Vegeta immediately steps in. Vegeta claims that Goku had already had enough fun with Broly, and that this was his turn to fight. Goku retorts that he told him to fight Broly, but after some bickering back and forth, Goku backs off. Vegeta walks forward, facing off against Gohan as he commands him to show him everything he's got. In a fantastic display, Gohan gets into his battle stance as he ascends to his ultimate state. However, Vegeta isn't impressed. In fact, he feels insulted. He recognized this form as the one Gohan used to fight Majin Buu many years ago. Did he actually believe that this form could do anything to him without training to back it up? Vegeta decides he doesn't need to use his God forms, simply powering up into Super Saiyan 2. Gohan questions if Vegeta is underestimating him, but the prince simply smirks. He's confident that Super Saiyan 2 is more than enough to handle him. Vegeta sprints towards Gohan with his fists clenched, launching a clean right jab into Gohan's gut. And Gohan manages to grab Vegeta's arm and throw him away with ferocious strength. Vegeta is impressed, remarking to himself that finally, Gohan wasn't letting his power get to his head and lowering his guard. Vegeta decides that it was time to take the battle up a notch. He requests to see Gohan's new transformation, but the scholar merely chuckles in embarrassment. He admits that he honestly doesn't know how to summon that power yet. The only reason it appeared the last time was because he saw Mr. Piccolo was in danger and felt helpless to save him. Whether it be because of Gohan's nonchalant attitude, his nervous laugh, or both, Vegeta did not like it one bit. The prince roars, his golden hair flashing crimson to a brilliant royal blue. Ethereal light illuminates from every inch of his body as he ascends to the realm of gods. With the unbounded power of Super Saiyan Blue evolution, Vegeta extends his hand and opens his palm. A swirling ki ball forms as his ki rises. Vegeta, once again, demands that Gohan show him something that's worth his time. He didn't come here to waste time with a weakling. Gohan grits his teeth in frustration, but his frustration only deepens once Goku yells out to his rival, asking him if he doesn't think he's overreacting a little? This was too much for his son. Gohan feels a wave of humiliation overcome him. His own dad didn't believe in his abilities. Why would he? That power Vegeta was pumping out was absurd. As it did earlier with Broly, Goku's pleas fall on deaf ears as Vegeta is adamant in his decision. More than that, he doubles down by threatening to kill Gohan if Goku even attempts to interfere. After a lifetime of facing foes half-heartedly, it was time for Gohan to fight someone for real. If Gohan truly believed that he had acquired a sudden power boost that can equal the level of someone who's been training in life and death battles for years, then Vegeta wanted him to prove it, right here, right now. As Vegeta continues to concentrate energy capable of destroying entire galaxies in the palm of his hand, he reminds Gohan that he's shooting this energy straight towards the planet. It would be in his best interest if he didn't try to dodge. Vegeta's dense ki consolidates even further, swirling in a stunning yet deadly attack, but it wasn't any regular ki attack. This was Vegeta's super Big Bang attack. As Gohan's rage bubbles up to the surface, Goku can only look on with uncertainty. He recalls how whenever he tried telling Gohan to get angry in the past, it never did much good. Yet it was when he tried to discredit his son that Vegeta became enraged. Rather than try to interfere anymore, Goku would just have to stand back and watch. Electricity dances wildly across Gohan as he strengthens his resolve, the force of his aura blasting away the dust beneath him. Gohan screams out for Vegeta to do it as the prince unleashes his all-powerful Big Bang attack. As a massive godly ball of ki launches towards Earth, Gohan leaps towards the sky. He was determined to do something about this blast. He would be the one to protect his home. His ivory ki expands as Gohan charges directly to the attack, extending his hands out to defend against it. Despite using much of his strength, Gohan struggles immensely against this heavenly display of power. Vegeta can only look on in disappointment. He remarks that if he was invading the planet as an enemy, the world would have already been destroyed. Gohan would have already failed to protect anyone. His family would have been exterminated in mere minutes. Vegeta admits that Gohan has a potential for growth that far exceeds himself and Kakarot. Yet, this was also his greatest downfall. As Vegeta points his fingers out to his opponent, he can only lament that Gohan's biggest mistake was relying too much on miracles. He shouldn't rely on some hidden, unreliable power to come out at the right time to save the day. Vegeta fires another beam of ki that completely bypasses the Big Bang attack and strikes Gohan head-on. The young warrior's right shoulder takes the full brunt of the blast. Yet, despite the pain, Gohan's righteous determination does not waver. He clenches his fists as his muscles expand, with a familiar purple lightning enveloping his entire body. Gohan stretches out his arms once more in an attempt to defend his world from this unfathomable divine strength. As an immense pressure exudes from his body, and his eyes flash with a crimson hue, Gohan curses not at Vegeta, but himself. Everything Vegeta said was true. He has been arrogant about his powers his whole life. As Gohan flashes back to different moments of his life, he reaches deeper to the root of his failures. Every time Gohan has an opportunity to make a difference, to do something against the evils that threatened his loved ones, he let his arrogance overcome him. Every time Gohan messed up, every time he needed someone to save him and fix his mistakes, whether it be Piccolo, his father, and Piccolo again, they were always willing to risk their lives so he could survive. And they did. Time and time again, they paid for his mistakes with their lives. They always counted on him to save the day. When it mattered most, Gohan always let them down. As Gohan spiraled deeper into his self-loathing, he recalled how helpless he felt when he was decimated by Frieza when he invaded Earth. He was completely humiliated, and if it weren't for his dad and Vegeta, he would have been helpless to stop Frieza from destroying the planet. His complacency had caused the death of his family and everyone he had ever known. He was weak, far too weak to protect anyone. Despite Whis turning back time, Gohan could still remember the pure terror he felt when he tried to imagine a life without his family, the people he cared about more than anything else. At the height of his despair, everything seems to turn black. There was no ki blast, no Vegeta, no Earth, just nothingness. Gohan could experience nothing but pure unrelenting darkness. Time seems to stand still, when suddenly the darkness is shattered. A snap is heard as two words echo in the abyss. red and purple miasma pours out from Gohan, his ruby-red eyes burning with the intensity of 1,000 stars. The outburst of ki releasing from Gohan was all that it took for the Big Bang attack to completely dissipate. Vegeta himself is left completely flabbergasted as he struggles to understand what exactly he's feeling coming from his foe. Gohan roars at the top of his lungs as his aura erupts violently, his eyes blazing in a brilliant inferno. As the Big Bang attack explodes in a mix of purple and blue energy, all that remains is the furious glare of Gohan. From his despair, self-loathing, and doubt, Gohan released his latent potential once again. Once more, the beast was unleashed from its chains. Surrounded in a vicious, violent aura and erratic lightning, Gohan Beast stands tall in front of his adversary. The battle had just begun. Vegeta is absolutely stunned at this sight, demanding that Gohan end this battle once and for all. In a scene reminiscent of the Cell games, Gohan fires his Kamehameha, but this time his father didn't need to support him anymore. He could end the fight on his own. Instead, it is Vegeta that needs to be saved, as Goku, clad in the blazing aura of Super Saiyan 3, blocks the attack to protect his rival. Vegeta is absolutely livid at the battle being interrupted, but Goku retorts that he needed to step in. Otherwise, they would have not only killed each other, but endangered the entire planet. Gohan, having used up the last remnants of his energy, collapses to the ground. Vegeta is left fuming, distraught over the fact that now they would never know who would have won that fight. Goku very quickly teleports away to gather some senzu beans, and, in no time at all, both Gohan and Vegeta are fully recovered. Vegeta approaches Gohan, warning him that the Earth may be in danger in the near future. There is a threat far greater than himself and Kakarot could ever hope to defeat on their own. Of course, this threat was none other than Black Frieza. Gohan understands the severity of the danger as Vegeta continues speaking. The prince reminds Gohan to never forget the Saiyan blood flowing through his veins. He was a human and a scholar, but he was also a Saiyan and a warrior. This was a training that left deep marks on the hearts of the warriors, driving them to become stronger and protect the world they love.